Good Morning CYBERTRON is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Paul Lighting, and Good Morning CYBERTRON is scientifically proven to be the best Transformers podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, CYBERTRON!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning CYBERTRON. I am your host, Scott, the world's slowest ninja. I am a member of G.I. Joe. You will address me all by my code name, Snail Eyes. With us today, holy hell, it's Holston. How you doing, buddy?
Hello. I don't have a ninja name, so I don't know.
Dwayne Marsh says he's present. Kyle Lewis says, I'm actually early. Look at this. It's Pete on the street. How you doing, Pete? You're goddamn right. And all the way from Canada, it's Thomas. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, A?
Oh, damn it, Pete. Oh, there he's back. How you doing, Pete?
I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. My thing it kept freezing, so I had to exit out and come back in.
Oh,
I'm here for the night, though. I'm here.
Awesome. Dwayne says, I thought you were a tapeworm. I can be both.
Yes.
Tapeworm with snail eyes.
That's right. You know, genetic testing is a hell of a thing. And all the way from sunny California, it is Xavier. How you doing, buddy?
Better than that damn goat.
Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck? We really do live in the worst timeline. The topic of conversation for a lot of the night has been the fact that a bunch of police at the behest of a California politician drove 1,000 miles, 500 there, 500 back, to steal a pet goat from a 9-year-old child and eat it.
Yeah.
And eat it.
Holson, it's like that one time you walked 1,200 miles to punch that dude in the nuts, and now Holson's gone.
And now Holson's gone. Everybody, it's going to be somebody's turn next. Oh, fuck. Is he back? Is he back? No, he's not back.
I'm just trying to explain how Holson punched someone in the nuts in probably Denmark, let's say, and then he bows out.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Fucking
Denmark.
hell. He'll be back. I hope he'll be back. Anyway, we got a hell of a show for you tonight. And let me tell you, that show is brought to you by the one, the only SirToys.com. There is something so amazingly kick-ass on SirToys.com. There's a new set of Dinobots. The Beast Mechanical Dinobots. The Down Syndrome Dinobots. These, yeah. So here they are. They're essentially all the same Dinobot with extra parts added on. And they're, good deluxe size. You have a T-Rex, a Stegosaur, a Brontosaur, a Triceratops. Is that Scar? Is that an Ankylosaur?
Yeah.
I believe that's a motherfucking Ankylosaur. Kyle Lewis says California's a cancer on this great Nehu. Am I shitting? It all sucks.
I just realized these Dinobots turn into the dinosaur that everyone drew when they were 5. Like,
yes!
You see the proportions? These are crayon dinosaurs.
Except for me, I drew a different type of dinosaur. My dinosaur's tail's drug. Pete's dinosaur's tail's drug.
That is true. They did.
Yeah.
Look at that Triceratops, though. That's like.
Oh, that one extra chromosome does a lot of damage. But the combined mode is sad all on its own. It's fucking beautiful. I want this so fucking bad.
That
want
looks
this
way better than
so
the
bad.
Power of the Primes version.
Yeah,
honestly.
it is. Wow,
Yeah,
it's
look-
kind of like Menasor-ish.
It's more
I'm seeing
cohesive.
Bruticus.
Yeah.
There's some Devastator there too with the chest blade. There's
Yeah,
a little
it-
Devastator there too.
It looks like it almost looks like a recolor of the Fall of Cybertron Bruticus to me. I don't know. Yeah, it's surprisingly symmetrical. Like
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
a distance, I wouldn't have thought it was a combiner.
From a distance, there is harmony. I think making it all out of the same one, it just kind of, gives it a more cohesive look to it than, say, Power of the Primes or the new one that's coming out. Do we have a new Volcanicus? Yeah. Oh, the Legends class one.
What
I
if
think that-
what if those back cannons shot lava?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I mean,
I
I'd
know,
be okay
right?
with that. I'd be
Melta
totally
guns.
okay with that.
Your toy can do whatever it wants. You want.
Exactly.
I know imagination's a powerful, mysterious, and wonderful thing that probably explains, I don't know, how to finally get yourself a woman. But if it really shot lava, like Scott's Holocaust toy shoots smoke while playing the Jaeger theme from Pacific Rim, that'd be some shit.
It's funny because- but it seems to play that song, but only like the opening part before the drop.
Yeah. Just, when's it gonna drop? Never. Never.
Oh God, when's the drop?
Dun 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 dun. 12 hours later. Dun 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 dun. Just
Please,
keeps
I'm ready
ramping
to
up.
come. Just do it.
Just hours and hours of musical edging.
I can just imagine like a nine. I can just out. Oh, yes.
Hey, Hold me back.
Hey!
You could just take that
Something
song
fresh.
and just
I'm sorry.
That's okay, buddy.
We're wondering who's the next one that Ghostface is gonna kill in the chat.
wait. The guy that the Ankylo that we're looking at here, like from that doesn't even really look much like an Ankylosaur. That just looks like somebody's
lizard.
clay model of a squirrel.
Yeah, we'll stick this on the fridge for you. It's good.
I mean,
good job, Timmy.
The new
Good
new
job.
Volcanicus, their Ankylosaur doesn't look like an Ankylosaur either. So
No, it looks like
doesn't
somebody.
smell.
Yeah, Scar looks like somebody put a face on a 15-slice toaster. That's
Yeah, I was thinking like, what if a fridge had limbs and it had saw blades coming out of it?
Then it would be just perfect.
yeah.
Because that's
Dude.
it's very box shaped.
I could cut like chickens and turkeys and hams just by throwing it at the fridge.
Or you can take the Futurama route if you're ever just sick of life. It's like, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Put in a quarter. Call it a night.
The suicide fridge. The unalive fridge. That's what it is. Now, if you're so inclined, do us a favor. Click that link down below. www.sirtoys.com/?A=16. You get what you want. You don't pay a penny more. Paul gets what he wants. Your business. And we get a little something on the side. Hey, you know what? Join Paul for Toy Run. Click, excuse me, this little link like right up in here. And if Paul's out shopping, you can go shopping with Paul. What the fuck do you want? Sir Toys is already your god. Do you not want to go shopping with the Pope?
Can you
do.
give Paul suggestions to go? It's just like, hey, Paul, I know this shopping center is a popular place where all the new releases are, but I know a seedy back alley that has the good shit that hasn't been, released yet because it fell off the back of the truck. Can we go there? I'll tip you
Paul,
an extra $500.
Paul, that stripper looks awfully suspicious. I want you to put a
Just like
1 in her G-string, but I want you to reach in real deep and tell me if you feel the old flesh snake, if you know what I mean.
Just imagine like he finds like a bunch of like, I don't know, knockoff MMC Feral Rex is made of fluorescent orange plastic. Are you not entertained?
Oh,
I
shit,
would love-
man. They have those. Hold on here.
I would love Paul to find some ancient Chinese pop-up shop that sells mogwais, right? And then the mega corporation comes in and is just like, freeze, drop the mogwai. And you have to tell Paul what to do with the 9mm to escape.
Let's see. Where is the fluorescent orange Predaking? Give me a second. I
right there.
know that I've seen them on here.
Oh, that's green.
Okay, last. Where? Shit.
Is it?
I know I've
is
seen
it
them.
Safety colors. Try safety
be.
colors. Try typing safety colors.
Hold on here. Back. Predaking.
Oh,
to
you
the
could-
left.
Brick Predaking.
If there's any Slam Dance knockoffs, they could do a fluorescent orange one and call them Safety Dance.
Okay.
Aha!
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh, yep. Genius.
Dude, this is fucking blacklight porn right here.
Genius. 10 out of 10. I cried every time.
Oh my god. Well, okay. You want real fucking genius? Real goddamn genius? Here's Pony Predaking.
Oh, what?
No.
Now,
What?
I
No.
get it. It was the Transformers Prime Predaking. I understand all that, but it turns into Dragon Pony.
That's still pretty
Ponycus.
damn cool.
You have my
Ponycus.
attention.
How do you masculinize that? Ponicus,
This-
Ponor.
This is when you die
No.
and go to heaven. This is what greets you.
Not if
The
you've
hippo
been
dress.
good. But like I said, do
Equilibrium.
us do us a favor. Click that link down below. Get yourself some
As
Sir
all
Toys,
things should be.
please. I'm not going to give the news out now, but I'm going to say this. If you've ever wanted to get from Sir Toys, just take my word for it. Do it now. Do it now. We'll talk about that in a later episode, but if you want some Sir Toys in your life, do it now. Tranquil the Cat says G2 vibes, LMAO. LMAO indeed. Before we
Laughing
get
my
on,
equine off, indeed.
yeah, before we get on with the news, I've got to talk about the wonderful thing Hasbro gave me in their in their package today. Hasbro was nice enough, along with my new toys, to give me this wonderful cardboard afro. This is really fantastic.
Not
My
the
wife-
bees!
My wife said I'm not allowed to touch her as long as I have this on. So, virginity secured, which would be impressive. I've been married for 3 years. But, damn, Scott, you really don't like the vag, do you? I'm more of a butt guy. Anyway.
I mean, I've heard of a beehive haircut from the 50s, but this is taking it to another level.
This is the prototype Marge. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's let my lovely hair breathe here. Oh my God. So we got Walter shared this with us today. We got our first look at the Rise of the Beast Battle Masters Optimus Primal. He is gun and monkey.
But where my truck?
Oh man, Kick It Twin, hello, buddy. Oh my God, I think that the Battle Alliance, like the Battle Masters, the little Cheetor that turns into a knife, and the Skull Cruncher. Honest to God, they've been my favorite part of the Rise of the Beast so far.
They're
These little
fun
target
and
mastering
tiny.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, fun, tiny, inexpensive, easy access, all good shit.
Yeah.
I could use some more weaponry because fucking Optimus has a gun. No, he's supposed to be a backpack, a fucking face mace, or some really gnarly looking scimitars that look like layered nachos.
This thing, I just realized. Okay, so if you know how dangerous actual primates are, even small ones in real life, how dangerous they really are, like psycho they are, you like throwing this gun and having it turn into its monkey mode at someone is probably just. I could just imagine Optimus Prime throwing him, just saying, "Return to monkey."
The thing that worries me is whenever I think monkey projectile, I don't think bullets. I think poop.
No.
Is this thing just a poop thrower? Is it like a leaf blower shit gun?
This is perfect because now I can use the one word mashup I heard a while ago. A gun and a monkey makes a gunky.
A gunky.
What kind of damage would it do if you threw a spider monkey or any kind of primate at someone and they hit you? Like,
well, I mean that
I guess
that
it all
woman got
depends.
her
Are they on
face
fire
ripped off.
before you do it?
Yeah, if you want to mess somebody up, throw a chimpanzee at them.
Yeah.
Oh!
Mhm.
Those are the worst. Say what you want about baboons and whatever, but chimpanzees are the worst.
The
scary thing, rip your face off.
The scary thing about chimps, is the weird order in which they do stuff. So the first thing a chimp will do, whenever it feels threatened, it will rip off your face. Right? That's the first thing it goes for. Go for the face, gouge out the eyes. Then it will use its razor sharp fucking teeth and bite off each of your hands at the wrist. And then if you're a man, it'll rip your dick off just in case you want to rape it. Because I don't know how many times I've heard of a man who has his face ripped off, missing both of his hands freshly. He goes, you know what? I'm really in the mood to get laid.
You ever see, I think I mentioned this before. Do you remember that video where I think a couple of chimps were harassing a gorilla, and I guess the gorilla must have known what chimps were like, because it tolerated it to a point, but then it realized, no, I'm done, and it grabbed one of the chimps and it threw it around and smacked the other chimp with the one it was holding. Right. Like it literally was hitting the other one with, like, have you ever been so pissed off that you threw somebody at somebody else?
That's where I think that's literally the origin of the meme. I'm about to hit this motherfucker with another motherfucker.
That's literally what happened. It sounds like the gorilla was like, I know what these things are about.
Yep.
Oh my god, that is the funniest thing. Just watching by the ankle, just swinging somebody going, ah!
Yep. But I seem to recall that it was tolerating them to a point, and then it just was like, nope, I'm done.
It's just like, yeah, I got the strumpf. You fucked around. Now you're gonna find out.
Yep.
I'll be honest. I'm more excited for what's coming up with these than I am the main line.
Oh my god! Wait, what if this gorilla
cool.
gun, this gunky, is so strong, it throws Optimus? He transforms back from a gun into a tinier monkey, and just like the chicken hawk from the cartoons, he throws Optimus at them.
It's like one of those never-ending gifs.
The gun mode kind of looks almost like a rivet gun, sort of. A little bit. Okay, I see it. I see it. A little bit. I actually like the idea of these are basically battle masters, and I'm glad they're doing them again.
Yeah, me too. Turtle Tank 82 says, I got a second Skullgrin and doing some work on him to make him Blumpkins, the Herald of Blunghold. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Blumpkins.
That's what we called ourselves when we first joined the show, right, my fellow Blumpkins?
Kyle Lewis double dips with a hail to the chimp. Giga Twin says, wasn't Optimus also a shoe and a games console at one point? Or am I confusing my Transformers toys? You are not. He was also a hat. A pleasant hat that would fit Fort Max.
He's most recently been known to be a camera, and before that, a fancy $800 watch.
Yeah. CD player.
Soon we'll have enough for an entire person.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. He was a DVD case as well.
That's right, which I just looked at today. I was just like, I own it.
If you remember, a really, really tacky BB gun.
Yeah.
That got so much.
Wait, a BB gun?
Oh, I remember that.
Kyle Lewis says, if you want to hurt someone, throw a chimpanzee at them unless they have a gun. 9mm 38 special will beat any chimp 9 times out of 10, probably. I've never actually met a chimp before. I would say probably you're right, Kyle. Chimps know to stay away. Chimps know to stay away from Kyle. And Tranquil the Cat says, good times. Tranquil the Cat, good times with you too, man. I'm getting slobber-knockered on strawberry kiwi Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's going to be a great night.
Because there was no Bud Light in the fridge.
There's no Bud Light in the fridge. I got one up my butthole, though. It's called butt chugging. Whenever I'm full on one end, I fill up the other. We also got our first look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Weaponizers RC and Cheetor. Now, I believe this is... Oh, go ahead.
I didn't know this was a new release. I saw this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Tranquil the Cat says, I have a hard Mountain Dew, black cherry. I got some Diet Mountain Dew here by the side that I might mix some rum with later because I like the caffeine buzz, but I don't need the empty calories. I don't know. There's something about this RC that I kind of like a little better than the core class.
I was going to say, I like this better than the core one.
Yeah, it's obviously been able to benefit from better engineering from that size scale. Like they go, what didn't work? What did work? We can definitely do stuff with the budget we're given for an RC. And then Cheetor is just the stupid Bumblebee knife from a couple of years back.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the same Cheetor that's the Target Master Cheetor, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. There's just something that looks nicer about this RC. Still got some hollow ass thighs, but
yeah.
She looks more sleek. The other one looked kind of not dumpy, but I don't know. She just wasn't as sexy. Can I use that word?
No. You can
I don't
use
mean like in a sexual way, but
sexy.
there we go. This just looks so much better.
You can say sexy robots.
Sexy
you can
robots.
use the word sex. Dude, if I'm going to sit here and say I haven't had sexual fantasies about RC from the Cybertronic spree, I'm going to have to be a liar.
I mean, that's just common sense. It's kind of like auto cannibalism. You can't help yourself but take a bite out of that shit.
Whenever they did that Hasbro PulseCon and she was singing that song and she would like bounce her leg and the little thigh jiggle happened, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what's under the mask, but I'd be willing to find out. Holson, you were going to say something. Take this away from me before I go nuts.
I was going to say about the hollow legs. That's not the type of thigh gap you're looking for. Usually.
You're not helping, Holson.
You know, she lost her legs in the Great War. You insensitive prick. Those are prosthetics.
As long as she has what's important.
A gun?
A personality.
Yes, that is very important.
A Cheetor-shaped knife gun?
I think her weapons are a lot more important than her personality. It does more damage.
Apparently, you've not known my two ex-wives. I'm sorry, Holson. What was that?
I do miss the high heels.
Yeah, it's like she's got two fists. It's like she's got fists for feet.
Does she?
It almost looks like they were trying to give her like platform shoes, like Gene Simmons type, and they just stopped right after the heel.
Is this mistransformed? Or is that backwards?
Oh, the feet are... Yeah.
Oh, are they backwards?
Oh,
that,
maybe. I was actually going to say it looks like she's kind of walking on landing gear from an X-wing or something.
Yeah, or like
she does,
that.
She doesn't have waist pivot, so how could that be backwards?
Well, maybe there's calf pivot.
Yeah, they could be.
I don't know. This is confusing me. Those do actually look like fists. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. She's that chick from Eon Flux, the movie.
I remember that.
Charlize Theron?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, the other one.
The other one, right at the beginning.
She was in Ace Ventura, the second one. She was the princess.
She kind of looks like...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She kind of looks like the
Ooh.
The prosthetic-legged, knife-leg bad girl from Kingsman.
Ooh, the chick with the crazy eyebrows.
Yeah.
Her name was Gazelle.
That's right.
Gazelle. Yeah.
And she
Gazelle.
fucked a dude up and cut him in half with her blade leg. And then she killed Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. Images. Gazelle. There she is.
Yep.
Look at that.
Dazzle.
She looks like a sexy version of the Easter Island heads.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, she does. She looks like what they call Moai. Is that what they're
Yeah.
called?
She's a sexy,
Moai.
sexy Moai.
Moai.
It doesn't stop. That's exactly what she is.
She just looks like a Moai.
She looks like a
with a
Moai.
wig.
A very attractive Moai.
And I bet if you did a gender face swap to make her a man, she would literally turn into a Moai.
Just look the same, probably. Oh my God. We
Look at
go
that
ahead.
RC in real life. She's
Kyle-
Gazelle literally is RC.
Kyle Lewis says, "God damn!" Dwayne Marsh says, "These new battle masters will make great pets." And Turtle Tank 82 says, "Head, I mean." Okay.
Okay.
I'm sure. Blumpkin's head of you. Okay. I gotcha. There is a variant discovered. There was, just for all you completist bastards out there, there's fucking breakdown with two heads. One animation accurate and one a little bit more toy accurate.
Motherfucker. Now I gotta know which one I have.
And it looks like you got some more paint apps here too.
So you know what I feel like this might have been? If it wasn't, I mean, what if the intention was that there was going to be like a G2 version of Menasor, and there was going to be some slight differences, and they just decided to release, I don't know, a version of this particular figure later on that had this head sculpt, and I don't know, maybe there was some confusion, and they just released it prematurely. I don't know.
Maybe.
Slight differences, like maybe, I don't know, he fucking likes peanut butter instead of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Is that what you mean? Maybe his bio's a little different.
Yes.
Wolf 1701, good to see you, buddy. Wolf has I got two heads before. Wink. I see what you're doing there, you perv. You're one
I
of
don't.
us. Okay. Sometimes whenever a man loves a woman very, very much, and he has plus 5 talking ability with a shard of speech, which gives him an extra 7 on charisma. Sometimes he can talk her into having maybe her friend come over or her sister, if you're really good. And then
Scat, you fucking weed. You know you have to roll a D100 for that shit for stack charisma modifier.
You're right. What a fool I have been. I've been faking it this entire time.
Speech skill 100.
Oh.
Yeah. You mixed up your Skyrim and your D&D for shame. You hang your head in shame right now.
Turtle Tank 82 says, I wonder if Studio Rise of the Beast RC head can fit the Bumblebee Studio RC to give a better look. Okay, maybe. I think there's going to be a size difference there that's going to give one RC either a tiny head and the other one a balloon head, though. Wolf1701 says, how do you know about the sister? Tranquil the Cat says, and rolls high in a D20. And Islip Coco Liso says, this is bizarre. You know, you can just say that, Pete.
Well, I know. I just wanted to join the chat for a second. I've never been on a live thing with the chat at the same time. So
yeah, he's like, no, I don't want to be seen talking to you guys.
I was part of an audience in a chat. There's this one horror movie director who just does these horrible horror movies, right? And he was doing this live chat. There were 17 people in the chat. I felt kind of bad for him. but they were all telling jokes to him, right? Like knock jokes and stuff, right? And I have this one knock joke that I love. It's essentially, you tell the person you have a great knock joke. You go, you start it off, and then they go, oh, okay, knock, and you go, who's there? And they just stand there confused, right? So I did this, and it never fails to laugh except for this one time. I go, hey, Nigel, I've got a great knock joke. You start it off. And he has this voice like, so what you're telling me is you want me to start off your knock joke, and then you're going to have me sitting here like a fool. You're going to have me sitting here like a fool, and everybody's going to be laughing at me. I'm ending the stream. Like, oh, never meet your heroes. Never meet your heroes.
Some people are, apparently. Some people are like that.
Man.
He's been burned before.
I guess
some
so.
celebrities are that way too. They're just not that nice.
This dude is not a celebrity. This dude has made 14 movies and made $12. So
wow. Maybe that's why he was taking that so personally. He knew.
Possibly, but
like,
no. I mean this.
No.
Possibly.
Oh, go ahead, Holson.
This might be me having some technical difficulties, but the only thing I see now is Bluetooth and devices.
I had that screen up to see how long my how much charge my battery had, but yeah, that's been down for a while. Is everybody else seeing?
I'm
seeing what's on there?
No, I'm seeing.
No, but Holson, if you
Stunticons.
Yeah, if you see a white light, do not go towards it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm having some technical difficulties. I'll try to keep up, but I don't know what's going on.
No, that's okay. There wasn't a lot of news this week. We're really padding it out.
He's such an Uberman. He has to go twice instead of somebody else. He gets 2 turns. That's not fair.
Tranquil the Cat says, I see the breakdowns. Kyle Lewis says, Uwe Bolt. I don't want to give the director's name out. I don't want to give the director's name out because I don't want to put him on the spot. Maybe he was just having a bad day. I did unsubscribe to him. I just felt awkward. I probably won't watch another one of his movies because the movies weren't that good anyway. But
I hope it's not Len Kabasinski because
no.
Oh, it's not him. Yeah, that's good.
I will still use his catchphrase. Everyone, God damn it! I will use that catchphrase every once in a while. Whenever I stub my, God damn it! No, but
didn't we used to have a chase at the end of that phrase?
No, God damn it, Chase.
There we go.
God damn it! You can't have.
I miss Chase.
Chase.
Oh, he was on last week.
Yeah, Chase was on.
Of course, it'd be when I'm not on.
Good.
That's
guy.
my fault.
Really
I could have been
guy.
on for the last month and just been having bad days at work, so I didn't want to
know,
bring the show
right?
down. You know how it is.
How many bodies did you bury? We heard all about it.
Shh! You don't bury the bodies; you eat them.
Yeah. See.
True. Little bit of I can't believe it's not butter. Really cures the kuru.
Some barbecue sauce, some adobo.
Hey there, Pete. Pete, I haven't seen the girlfriend lately. What happened? I dumped her. Wink.
Out my colon after I digested her.
I ate her,
a lot.
and not in the fun way.
And then I dumped her.
So
while
I mean,
squatting.
So,
I was going to say, that makes sense.
Yep. Oh yeah.
so if Pete invites us over for dinner, it could mean 2 things, and it's both bad for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe for y'all, it'd be great for me.
Well, it all depends. Does he ask you over to dinner, or does he gently stroke your cheek with the back of his hand and say, "Come over for dinner"?
So have you fellas ever seen fried green tomatoes? Thank God, one person got that. That's all I need. I just need a little bit of help there. We got
I've never
images.
seen that movie. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We got images of the Rise of the Beast Mode Optimus Prime. And Beast Mode means a little lion pops out of his chest. That's it.
that's all that means.
That's all it means. Yeah,
You know what,
a little lion
though?
pops out.
Not for nothing, it still looks pretty. Hey, I recognize that sword. That came with. Didn't that come with or a variation come with the Beast Hunter Optimus?
Let's see
And
here. I'm not
the
seeing
reissue of
sword.
Predaking, it's on the truck. Like if you look on the side, like
That's the.
oh no, that's not. That's
That's the
no, that's the
movie
Revenge
sword.
of the
that's the
Fallen.
movie sword. That's yeah.
That's just
Got
his
little-
regular sword. I think that's just like a little bit of legacy from the Bay films carried
Oh,
over.
that's-
Yeah.
Still smells like Bone Crusher's neck.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's got little Wolverine claws or Shredder claws going.
Yeah.
I've got-
I kind of like it. I don't know why. It's
It's very almost knockoff Leo Prime.
I was gonna say it
Yeah.
feels like a bootleg. It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
a real toy. It feels like something you
Yeah.
get on their toys.
It does.
Like I feel like this should be something that he like comes out like the King of Zamunda with a lion pelt draped over his shoulder because he's already got the head mounted on his chest.
Well, like if you look at the panels on his shoulder, it kind of looks like he's wearing sort of a cape, sort of, or some
I'm
kind
not
of.
seeing it entirely, but yeah,
I
it's
am.
it's weird because it's like they know of the Japanese continuity and they're like, well, we already got a gorilla. All we need is some way to work in the lion.
You ever get the feeling that somebody at Hasbro has been looking at a lot of third party stuff and then kind of saw Sir Toys and said, "Hey, I can do better."
It feels to me like the toy designer was given something to do, like they were told to do this. Okay, give this a beast mode, and then they didn't understand what that meant, and they meant like get really angry like when you're deadlifting or something.
You think a xenomorph, like just a face-hugging xenomorph, fucked the lion and then transferred over to Optimus and was like, soon I will have new hybrids.
I got a
like,
pimple
yeah.
in the middle of my chest that roars.
A random animal head pops out of your chest. That's what beast mode means.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's
We've done the Matrix to death. What else can we put in his chest? How about a
Lion.
lion? Okay, let's go.
A little naked
Wait,
woman.
do you hear Voltron?
A big naked woman.
Dude,
Same voice
butt
actor.
flop.
Yeah.
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 It would be
Giga
great if
Twin
this
says-
showed up in the. Sorry,
Oh, that's okay, Pete. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this. It would be funny and great if this showed up in the movie just like this,
It's fucking
like
dumb.
at the end of Fusion. You know,
Like a fucking cuckoo clock. Optimus, what time is it? The lion roared twice, so 2 o'clock.
Giga Twin
Roar
says,
a
depends on
clock.
which system you're on. If it's a D20 base, then you roll 1 D20. But if you're on Modifus and you roll 2 D20s instead, if you're one using the storyteller system, if you roll D10s. Damn.
Well, thanks a lot, Scott. You pissed off the D&D crowd with your inaccurate 5th edition gameplay. I hope you're fucking happy.
Yeah. Kyle Lewis says it was Yui Bull then. I'll never tell. Turtle Tank 82 says, I know now why Skullgrin's head tilts to the side, removes the helmet, and there's some extra molding. Mike's World says, it's been weeks, but I'm finally back and ready to hear about Hasbro's glorious return to the Animorphs toy line. Tranquil the Cat says, Leo Prime at home. Giga Twin, but if you're going with Dark Heresy or Warhammer Fantasy RPG, then you roll the D100. But some people still do use their Star Wars D6 system, but you could also be really weird and use playing cards instead. Mike's World says, a lot of this figure, mainly the alt mode, gives me serious Beast Hunters Prime vibes. I was thinking that too. Add a little bit of a nasty grill at the front of this. Yeah, definitely Beast Hunters Prime. Turtle Tank says, okay, just wondering, am I the only one who is more happy for the Beast Wars cast over the same robots we see in every movie, with a new cast member who will be gone in the next movie? You know what? I don't think you're the only one. I'm just happy to get another Transformers film. I think the thing that I'm the happiest about is, and everybody hates this, but I can't wait to see Wheeljack. I'm a big fan of the actor, Cristo Ronaldo, who plays Wheeljack, and I can't wait to see what he does with it. Watch Ted Lasso. Cristo is funny as hell in that. He plays Danny Rojas.
Oh, yeah,
Mike's
he can
World
impress.
said-
He can definitely impress. I'm not saying like it's gonna be the same shit we've had with Bay for the past couple of films, but it's just like it's such a departure from Wheeljack. It's like ugh.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I mean, we got Q, and I was glad when that bastard got blown to pieces.
Yet
I hated him.
Yes.
I hated him so much. This Wheeljack, let me tell you something. I'm not a fan that they changed Wheeljack, but at the same time, the design and the vehicle mode just I don't know. And the colors that just speaks to me. I'm a 70s kid, so earth browns and rust and all of that speaking to me. So I'm looking at my you're over there. But it speaks to me. I'm digging it, even though I'm like at the same time I'm like, but it doesn't look like Wheeljack. And it looked like Wheeljack in the X. But then I'm looking at the face and I'm like, did maybe something happen? You know, maybe he got into a fight and his face thing got blown off and his ear things are gone, or maybe his ear things were his glasses and he slide over this way.
I've actually heard rumors. I've actually heard rumors that whenever Wheeljack looks at you head on, that there are two mirrors just behind the head, and those two mirrors look like his ears. Let me see if I can find a decent photo here. Rise.
Wasn't he one of the Hello?
Hello?
I'm hearing you.
Fuck, it happened to me.
No, I'm hearing you.
No, my audio cut out. I was talking for a minute there.
Oh, were you? I heard you say something, and then the next thing I heard was you say hello.
No, it happened to me. Third
well, what did you say? I want to know.
Well, wasn't there the thing that Q was one of those very sought after Japanese only release figures like Leadfoot was? You had to get the Takara Tomy version?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah. So the character sucked mightily, but to get the character, you had to get the Takara Tomy exclusive release.
I'm pretty sure when I saw that in theaters, when I saw Q's design, my initial reaction in the theater was, I didn't know mustaches could be body horror.
Yeah. Mustache made of teeth on the outside. So see right here, these mirrors. Supposedly somebody saw like a test screening of the movie and they said these mirrors are actually a little bit forward. So that whenever Wheeljack looks at you head on, they mimic his ears. Coming from the side. But who knows? Here's the thing. Bumblebee has two faces. He has the regular pacifier face, and then he has that battle mask. Optimus has, the lips and the nose, and then the battle mask. Shit, a battle mask comes on Wheeljack, we may see something more G1-esque.
Well,
also,
this guy already comes with the Wheeljack. I mean, Wheeljack with the battle mask in the first movie. So, I mean, maybe this is what was under the battle mask.
Maybe. And here's the thing too. The same guy who said this about Wheeljack also said the movie's 3 hours and 40 minutes long. So everybody listening, hope you're ready to have your ass become one with the theater seat.
Don't get that soda.
Yeah, it just depends. Can I lay in the planking position on my belly while I watch the movie?
Yeah. Mike's World says, I guess Earth's animal kingdom are like xenomorphs to the movie bots. Kyle Lewis says, reminds me of Brave with the lion head chest thing. Oh, good call, Kyle. Mike's World, Wheeljack's design looks proper weird, but at least he has more creativity than let's just make a mecha of Albert Einstein, full stop. Agreed. Wolf 1701, and if you're not careful, it can happen to you too. I think he's talking about a mustache made out of teeth. My beard's made out of fingers.
Your head's made out of cardboard too, just depending if you have to wear that wig of shame.
Yeah. Actually, Newton's playing with my my cardboard wig right now. He's freaking loving that shit.
I'm wrong, Burgundy.
Then Newton on top of your head inside the honeycomb.
I mean, I can't say that it will happen, but knowing the way this little fucker zooms around the house, there is probably a 10% chance it will happen. I watched this. This was on Vimeo. We actually got behind the scenes footage from the live action Transformer segments with Tommy Kennedy. Oh. It was like you got to see them like work the Power Master Optimus Prime puppet, and it was really cool. And the person who uploaded it was fucking Tommy Kennedy himself, Jason Jankowski. It was really neat. I would love to have Jason on, but Jason probably doesn't want to come on. But yeah, just looking at like the freaking massive size of this puppet, And
Number
the work they
one,
were
that-
doing with it, was
That's
really
impressive. That is impressive. Number one. Number two, I completely forgot Vimeo was a thing.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But I mean, this puppet, like, I want one. Like, where do I get one of these things?
Where are you going to store it?
Where are you
I'll
going to
find
print
a
it?
place. I will
Like, have a
find
crane
place.
loaded onto the top of your house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That dude standing and whispering sweet nothings in Optimus's ear. And Optimus be like, do you like the Dalai Lama, boy? You want to suck on my tongue?
Oh no!
Oh,
For
It's,
everybody keeping track
it's
at home,
impressive, number one,
Buddhism.
because God, this was well before special effects could like CG enhance everything. So like Puppet Prime flying off into space, they really had to launch that motherfucker to make that happen. Can't fake that in camera.
Oh my God. Dwayne Marsh said, I think there were internet issues all across. I fell out of sync for a bit and couldn't do an input in the chat. Mike's World said, I always thought the live action Optimus just went through some plastic surgery to become Olmec of the Hidden Temple. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Okay, I can see it. Giga Twin says, screams in Brave Saga.
Yes.
Do
The
yourself a
gun
favor.
is good. The penis is bad.
The penis shoots seeds, which brings forth new lights. Go forth and kill. This Power Master Optimus Prime commands.
Yes, my risen lord.
When did Zardoz come out?
Late 70s, early
Seems
80s?
very-
So I could
seems
definitely
very
imagine.
70s.
I could just imagine the dudes who are operating this puppet before filming them actually doing that. Like,
Wow, Zardoz was 74.
Woo!
I didn't realize
Yeah.
Zardoz was 74.
That was
There-
peak Connery chest hair times. Like,
Do you know who was
absolutely
supposed to play Connery's
50
part?
50-50 chest hair to bare skin ratio on that man.
Do you know who was supposed to play Connery's part originally?
Walter Kenny,
Burt Reynolds.
Burt
The other
Reynolds.
must have.
that explains a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Because he looks kind of like Burt Reynolds in the picture with a diaper and crisscross suspenders.
Yeah. Yeah,
we call
Burt Reynolds.
that the Borat thong now.
Let's see here. Yeah, they don't have any pictures of Burt Reynolds as Zardoz. But yeah, he was supposed to be the main character in that. Man. Zardoz was like a whole series
Well,
of what the fuck.
He got the last laugh because instead of Zardoz, he did The Longest Yard, which was later
Yeah.
remade by Adam Sandler. So ha ha.
There was I think at the time he was actually in some sort of boxing movie, and that's why he couldn't do Zardoz.
there was an entire era there of science fiction movies and stuff. Like an entire period where it didn't really seem like anybody like had any idea like what they wanted to do. Like it's just like everything was off-putting and weird. Everything.
There's
Just
a
like today.
line. There's a line in Zardoz that I always thought was really telling. It's whenever they take the two characters that are kind of like the side characters, and as punishment, then they've been aged very old, and the whole rebellion's going down. And not only is the society falling apart, the entire fucking movie is falling apart. And the two older characters go, like, it's hard to tell if we're the jesters or the victims in this. And perhaps we're a little of both. And I don't think that line is so weird and doesn't belong in the movie. I think that was the director going like, yeah, I know this is falling apart, but I'm just going to fucking push through, and we're going to get to the end of it. It's right around the corner. Before you know it, Sean Connery and his wife will be a skeleton, and we can all just go home and forget this ever fucking happened.
It's like
But-
it's like a meteor trying to get through the atmosphere. It's like 90% of it is destroyed in re-entry, and then a tiny fragment of it gets to the surface. That's the movie.
You know you're in for a ride whenever a giant floating stone head goes, the penis is evil. And everybody's going, yeah, damn right the penis is evil. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. Not my penis.
Yeah,
I will grant you some penises are evil, but not mine.
but let's make the premise of the movie as evil as the penis is. Let's just have Sean Connery fuck a bunch of people as a
Scott
breeding
Mort.
horse.
Scott Mort has a heroic penis. Sing it from the mountaintops. Sing it from the mountaintops. Mike's World says,
Wasn't
oh, go ahead, Holson. Go ahead.
Pretender was a stranglehold that looks a lot like.
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretending Burt Reynolds in Zardoz gear. Now I have to buy that. Mike's World says, I love in the behind the scenes video that the kid ages 20 years when the camera is off of him. Feels like the second he climbs off Optimus's hands, he's going to pull a flask from his coat. It's not a well-known fact. Jason Janikowski was 82 whenever he... Mike's World also says, remember, folks, Convoy skipped out on Lord of the Rings for this. And yet that red bandolier and Speedo will... Oh, Connery, not Convoy. Skipped out on Lord of the Rings for this, and yet whenever that bandolier and Speedo will forever be seared into my memory. Turtle Tank 82. Did Tommy Kennedy make it to IDW Transformers? I don't believe he did. I don't think so. We have new rumors. We are going to be getting a core class Beast Wars Dinobot and a core class Beast Machines Cheetor. What?
Beast Machines.
Cheetor.
I mean, that would be the easiest thing ever. You just stand him up and flip his head, and that's it.
Now,
It
this
says
has
BM,
to be...
that doesn't stand for bowel movement, kids. It does.
This
but
has
not in
to
this
be
case.
the version of Cheetor that is just the god-awful $100, well-to-be arm cannon, fucking hard-to-find version of Cheetor where it's just like lights, sounds, phrases, everything. I want this version of Beast Machines Cheetor to be the exact same Cheetor everyone fucking hated.
Supreme Cheetor, the one that was unjustifiably huge for no reason.
Exactly.
And could not stand. I got an idea. Let's make a 2-foot tall figure with 1/2-inch wide feet. Fantastic.
Yes.
Also, one really big arm.
Yeah.
He'd have had a better chance standing up if you had made a Beast Machines Flamingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But that thing was dreadful because, like, it doesn't belong in any collection. It doesn't fit next to anything.
I know, but it's just so weird because every time I see Holson in a yellow shirt, it reminds me of Supreme Cheetor. No offense, Holson.
What?
Yeah.
How dare you? How very dare you?
I mean, you got a beard. He's got a beard, I assume. Arm cannon.
Trouble standing.
Sure. Runs 100 miles per hour.
Is it just me, or or is it like in Beast Machines when all the characters got reformatted into their techno-organic forms? Did they all just get like really nerfed and became significantly weaker?
And
Yes.
they all went.
They were like, they were really, really like. I mean, like, okay, Optimus Primal's base form from the beginning of Beast Wars was armed to the nines. He had so many weapons, and then he got what? Like he could,
Energy.
like, energy and a shield, and everybody got nerfed. It was awful.
Well, the continuity is the thing that really fucking pissed me off from the very beginning, because you'll remember regular base Monkey Optimus died at the end of season 1.
Oh,
to be replaced by Transmetal Optimus in season 2. So whatever that green gas was that turned him back into a monkey should not have worked that way. It should have turned him into Transmetal Optimus.
Or at the very least, we should have reverted him back to some configuration that the Transmetal form would have originally been.
But that's the thing. Didn't all of the Maximals that we saw, didn't they get reverted to their first transformation, not their Transmetals, right?
Their first beast forms. And it's super weird because it's like, why does a gas do that? Why would you give him a form? Just make them regular Cybertronians again.
They never even really, like, they kind of passingly said what happened. That, I mean, they won the Beast Wars. They had Megatron on the ship, tied, and then they wake up and they're back to G1 Beast forms, and I'm like, what happened? And they, Megatron got free. What happened? How? What happened?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what happened. Megatron got a hold of MacGuffin bombs. That's what happened.
I mean, I'll give him that. The throwaway gag of the very final scene of Beast Wars, of Megatron strapped to the fucking escape pod, like the Maximals were the good old boys, and they're taking home a trophy after a night hunting, right? It looked like that. It was just like, oh, looks like them Duke boys done it again. They got themselves a dragon.
You fucking throw Megatron into the sun and you go home.
Exactly. That's what I would have. That's what I would have done. You have a spacecraft now. Fly to the nearest star and dump them.
But the fucking fact that they actually incorporated the fact that he was strapped to the escape pod into the continuity of the beginning of the show blew my mind.
Actually, better
what
yet,
if they hadn't done that?
Better yet,
space is really the episode that way.
Space is really, really big. All you have to do is detach him from your spacecraft and fly away. He'll be gone forever. No matter what.
You know what? Hold on. That doesn't work because Waspinator found his way back to Cybertron.
It's true.
Somehow. Yeah, but he had a catapult.
That makes all. Oh, NASA, where were you? You couldn't see the forest for the trees on that one, NASA. All that money spent trying to get a man to Mars. Oh, whatever. The answer was staring at us right in the face. Trebuchet.
Yeah, it's like Waspinator's like, have you considered palm trees?
Nature's space catapult. What? Fucking checks out.
Turtle Tank 82 says Holson's penis will defeat Zardoz. I mean, yeah. Duh.
Yeah.
Dwayne Marsh says mine is evil. Well, you know, that's your penis's choice. Wolf 1701 says kick his ass, Holson. Mike's World. Oh, good. Beast Machines is back to haunt my dreams with their overly organic faces and dead eyes. Let's talk about Black Arachnia's tasteful breasts, shall we? Giga Twin. I want to point out that in Beast Wars, Primal turns into a black gorilla, and in Beast Machines, Primal is a brown gorilla. Turtle Tank 82. Crazy thought. How would a 3D printed Torka head for Skullgrin look for pre-Beast Wars Torka? I really feel like we're going to be getting a Torka soon.
I really want that.
Yeah.
Like Torka, the whole spider base that Tarantulas had. You remember that playset?
Orcanog. Yeah. I want an Orcanog. Give me Titan class Orcanog. Yeah.
That is a good one.
Yeah. Mike's World says, instead of using de-evolutionary gas on your enemies to make them weaker, why not try something more finite, like, say, a grenade? Yeah, that works too. If they had just acted like professionals and locked Megatron up in the ship instead of like a trophy, the entire Beast Machine series would have been nothing more than a coked-up fantasy. Well, it kind of was that anyway. Giga Twin says, Waspinator took the old-fashioned way of getting back to the future. He waited. Don't you guys remember seeing him in G1? Ha!
Yes, he was the green flamethrower seeker jets.
Yeah, that's him. Waspinator. Oh my God. Moving on to Looky What I Found. Wholesome buddy. I've got your Looky What I Found waiting right here, man. Hold on here. We'll share the screen. Screen 1. Allow. Look at this. Go ahead, Wholesome. Hello?
Ooh.
Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
I think we lost Wholesome. Anyway,
he's back. He's back.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Wholesome?
Oh, this is cool.
Apparently Wholesome can't hear me, or we can't hear him. This is Wholesome's Looky What I Found. Oh, there he is. Go ahead.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Yeah, go ahead and show my Looky What I Found, because I'm having technical difficulties out there.
It's up. Everybody can see it.
Nice.
It's
now
HRG.
will have nice.
Yeah. Mike's World says it's HR Giger's bludgeon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'd buy it.
yeah, me too. Me too. Moving on to Thomas. Thomas, buddy, do you have a looky what I found?
I found one thing that I thought was pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, yeah. This. See what this is? This is a custom.
Oh.
Nice.
I don't know what
guess what
of,
that-
but I like it. Is
Looks
it
You can
Jefferson?
tell.
Jefferson. Oh no.
That's Pretender Starscream from
Wow.
the original
Oh.
Thunderwing mold. That's
awesome.
pretty good.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
nice. That's
Yeah,
one of those.
I
That's
kind
one of
of.
those great examples where paint work is everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
It really is really effective because like the whole color scheme is different in both modes.
That is pretty good.
gorgeous.
That is definitely a Starscream right there. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
That is gorgeous. Lovely find, Thomas. Pete, buddy, do
Yeah.
you have a looky what I found?
Nope. I do
Oh,
not.
That's okay.
I found
Xavier-
my camera.
Yay!
That's why you can see me. I found it. It took me 4 months, 5 months, but I figured out where it was.
That's
Dang.
fantastic. Great, man. That's great. How about you, Xavier?
I found someone who didn't mean to, but they did it anyway by contributing to GMC lore and the measurement of cats.
Oh. Oh. I think I know what you're talking about. Was this on Reddit?
Yes, it was.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Son
no.
of a bitch.
Shoot. Hold on. Scott, do a dance real quick. Hold on. It
Okay,
froze.
hold on. I'm checking my blue. Okay, my Bluetooth is at 30%. I heard a little doot doot in my ears. These are brand new earbuds, and the battery life is shit in these things, and they're
What,
going dead
what
already.
brand? What brand did you get?
I don't fucking know. I don't
So,
Got
know.
it.
I mean, if you want a good pair of wireless Bluetooth headphones that aren't going to break your bank and have a good battery life, go to Walmart and look for the $30 skull candies.
Oh, yes.
I've had them for a year and change, and they stay in your ear good, and they work good, and I got to find out what call it. I'll get you the model number so you know what one to look at.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep.
Hold on here. Yeah, I'm getting the doot doot again. So give me a second here, guys. Lerp. Lerp. Move this.
So, Holson,
I
what's
just
your beer of
realized-
choice?
Okay. Hold on here. The audio quality is going to take a bit of a dip, guys.
Olson, scream it really loud. What do you love to drink?
Everything.
Great.
Yeah. Amber schnapps.
Amber Schnuck. That's right. The rocks in the liquor. Forgot about
Yeah.
that. Shit. Olson's out here drinking real rocks, guys.
Actual rocks.
Yeah. When I say I drink on the rocks, it's on the rocks.
Quite literal.
So, what do you like to drink? There are options.
Frozen mosquito in petrified amber. Do you have anything of the such? What? Scorpions? Get that weak shit sauce out of my face.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Box jellyfish mucus.
Mm, the good old days, right?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh, Scott's sending a fax.
What the? Oh no.
Is there a housefly stuck inside a microphone?
No, I think that's Scott's bad dragon.
Oh, please stop.
What?
Who's mowing their lawn? the mic he was using and the earphones he's currently using now, like I do. See?
Okay.
Yeah. Scott, do you know sign language?
I think he knows one word. That one.
How's that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, there we go. Okay. So the desktop audio is going. The mic is going. We need help from the chat. Can you hear both the guys and me?
Oh, that's a good question.
Hey, there we go.
I can hear it.
Wolf1701 says lag. Hey, I can hear you. So what happened was I got these headphones and they suck a dick. My battery died after 3 hours. Beautiful, beautiful. So I am using this. It is a little bit of a quality change here.
Were you using both earphones at the same time or one and one? Because when I'm at work, I'll use one and then I'll switch out to the other one so that one charges while.
No, I was just using one and I was using both. I don't know this is the first I'm using headphones like these, like the earbuds. And then the problem was I don't have any more USB ports, and my microphone, my blue, my Snowball Blue Yeti or whatever the fuck it's called, my Blue Yeti microphone plugs into the USB, and I don't have any USB ports left after that.
You need to get a powered hub.
You are out of USB ports like you are fucks to give.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mike's World says, hey, I actually have that exact same earbud model. They sucked. Yeah, they do. Going back here, Waspinator took the... Okay. Mike's World says, notice I'm coming off a very hostile about Beast Machines. Personally, I like some aspects of the story, primarily the Vehicon generals and their original identities, but it always kind of bored me. Mike's World, I was fascinated with the Vehicons simply because it was interesting to me that their mode, the mode that they were supposed to be in, was vehicle, and then the robot mode was the alt mode. These were Transformers that were vehicles, and they all were decent vehicles, but you look at the alt mode, the robot mode, and it sucked. Each one of these was meant to be the vehicle, and boom, the robot mode suffered. Wherein like the other ones, the other mode suffered, the robot was the robot. Let's see here. Gigatwin says, I want that bludgeon. Thought of the day, a Beast Wars style version of Voltron. Wouldn't be opposed to that. Mike's World.
I just call that Predicus, really, or Prediking.
Mike's World says, this episode of Good Morning Cybertron is brought to you by Raycon. If you want to
Shadow Legends,
if you want to see some of the best Raycon ads ever, go over to Internet Comment Etiquette with Eric. My wife tries to skip them, and it causes fights. No! We are going to watch the Raycon ad. Turtle Tank 82 says, I'm just pacing back and forth, waiting for my Shattered Glass Grimlock. Why does it seem like it's forever? Because it is. Welcome to hell, Corey. Bad Dragon, it got that. Wolf, Gigatwin, all helping with this. Let's see. Dwayne says, I hear ringing. Oh, that's my tinnitus. Dwayne helping out with everything. Mike's World said, never thought of Vehicons that way. That actually makes a lot of sense. Who would choose to voluntarily have one wheel for a leg? Wolf1701, you know what put Legacy over the top? Trans-Tech. I would love to see some Trans-Tech Starscream. Turtle Tank 82, what are you guys having for supper? I'm going to have Philly cheesesteak pizza. And Islip Coco Liso says, I have a lookie in the GMC chat. Don't read that.
I was trying to get it before you said it.
Don't read that. Okay. Lead with that first.
I thought about it afterwards. I didn't realize you were all the way at the bottom already.
Oh, let me find the Facebook page.
Anyway, react to mine first and show me how much fucking joy it brings you, goddammit.
Okay.
I had to wait extra long.
I'm sorry. I was all fucked. Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Let's see here. Closing this.
I love seeing you and Ariana together.
Oh,
y'all make me happy.
She's fantastic. She's
She
absolutely
seemed
fantastic.
I hope someday I get to meet her when I get to meet you in person.
We were
For
actually
real.
talking. She was looking over your Facebook page, and she said he seems like the nicest guy in the world, And I said, yeah, Pete is. Pete absolutely is. And she was saying the other day, man, I just wish we lived a bit closer. And she is. She's fantastic. She's every bit as hilarious as she's the funniest person I know. She's the funniest. She's sorry. The other day we were talking about stuff that would drive you crazy, and she goes, "Really, any two of those together for me, and it's grippy socks time." And I never thought of being in the psych ward as grippy socks time.
Grippy socks.
Next league project from I would buy that. I am feminine. And let's see, contagious laughter. Reddit during church. Let's see.
No, that's the other. That's for your eyes only.
Okay. Don't read that, Scott. Is that your driver's license?
No, that's the fucking thing you asked me to do for your what do you call it? The letter or something?
Oh,
what was it?
Don't worry about that, man. We're already. She got the paperwork. She's a citizen now. Let's see, Holson. Okay. Anyway, Mike's World Trans
Good
Tech.
talk.
Yeah, that's great. Trans Tech would be a very neat callback, though I'd assume that translating some of those to plastic would be like the Hasbro engineers trying to tackle the Baybots in 2007. Gigatwin says, hey, now, Jetstorm had a great robot mode. Why would a jet transformer bother having legs when you can float and fly? That's a good point.
Yeah.
And yet you could still give him legs. Mike's World. I do have a soft spot for the Vehicon robot modes. Generations Tanker is one of my mainstay figures. I have Universe Tankor as like my Tankor. So that's like one of my big joys.
I prefer his original name of Octane as I push up my glasses.
Like that.
Wasn't one of the Vehicons? Didn't they have a sort of a wheelchair mode?
Yes,
like it looked like they were in the
blast
wheelchair.
Blast charge.
Yeah, that guy.
I always wanted to get that. I don't really care for the Vehicons. I think they're pretty cool, but at the same time, I was at that. Well, but that. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the chat thing.
No, it's
and
okay,
your
man.
lips are moving, but I'm not hearing anything, and I got confused.
That's me. I'm licking the mic's hard off my lips to get one more extra button.
Pete had a senior moment where he saw something and went, squirrel!
I was looking at the wrong thing, and I'm like, wait, why is his lips moving, but I don't hear anything? I'm like, oh, did something happen? I forgot what I was saying now, but okay.
Moving
I
on.
heard every one of them grays.
Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Pete, while we still have you here, do you have any reinforcements this week?
I have a few. So I have I got Studio 86 Spike. I got the TFC Overbite. I think Overbite, the shark dude.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Fans Hobby Power Master Optimus Prime.
Ooh.
And the Black God Bomber Apex Armor, whatever you want to call it. Their Nightbeat, their Hose Head, and their Ghost Shooter.
Wow.
And I went on I don't know why, I went on a big Master Force kick with them. I got the Legacy Evo Needle Nose, Metal Hawk, and Hotshot.
Nice. Wholesome Buddy, do you have any reinforcements this week?
I do not, sadly.
Oh, that's okay, buddy.
Nothing at all.
That's okay. It's hard getting Transformers up there in Snowpiercer land. It's
yeah, it's actually.
What's
hold on.
I gotta know, because it's been a while since we've had a forecast report from you. Where have you seen Transformers, and what was the exorbitant price for them?
I have seen them on Dollar Store. Like I saw some bots and some of the Micromasters, but I mean, not too expensive, but I just didn't feel like buying them. So.
I was really hoping, because you said like you saw them one time in a hardware store, And I was really hoping for something along the lines of, yeah, so I was at the local strip club, right? And I was getting tits in my face. And then the stripper was like, "You want to buy my son's Optimus Prime?"
My little boy needs the medicine for the food. It's very expensive. You're $20 and you can have this masterpiece Optimus Lego.
You have change for a kronar.
I actually saw Lego Optimus Prime in a store on Monday. Ariana and we had to run up to Indiana for some blood work. Indiana, the city, not Indiana, the state, which is like an hour north of us, right? Why we couldn't just have blood drawn here in Johnstown, I don't know. But we went into a hobby shop and they had Lego Optimus, and it was like, wow, that looks really nice. I'm not getting that. Thomas, do you have any reinforcements?
I forgot.
I do not.
He's the giant one, right? That actually transformed.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete, did you say that you got the fans hobby stuff?
Fans hobby.
Yeah. What do you think about the build quality and plastic of those?
The plastic on the Prime and the God Bomber, I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels it doesn't feel like their Scourge feels like real good, and the Optimus, honestly, the plastic feels really thin and kind of cheap.
Which one? Which Prime?
The Power Master Optimus.
Oh, God, the Jinrai, yeah.
The Jinrai, yeah. Well, I always say Jinrai, but everybody here knows him as Power Master, so I just go with Power Master.
I've got the orange Power Baser. What is it? Yeah, I have the Fire Guts version.
Yeah, to be honest with you, the plastic doesn't feel as quality as the Scourge or Black Convoy. That felt really good, but I mean, it's not horrible, and it hasn't broken. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. It just, I don't know. It just feels cheaper in comparison. If that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, I got the Double Evil too.
Anyway, I'm dying of old age here. Let's move the fuck on.
Well, Xavier, did you have any reinforcements this week?
Oh yes, thank you for asking, Scott.
You're welcome.
I got Core Thunder Honky. I got the Cybertronian version of Jazz. And then I got Studio Series 100 Bumblebee, which is from the movie version, so it's Roll Cage Bumblebee.
Nice.
And Studio Series Air Razor.
Nice.
Yeah.
I stopped in at my local Ollie's, and I ended up picking up all 4 of the real Ghostbusters toys for $4 a piece.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I picked up Bug-Eye Ghost and the Fearsome Flush for $4 a piece. So if you're...
That is cool.
Yeah. Go to Ollie's. They're all over the place. I looked into it. You can get the Ecto 1 for $30 up at Walmart. So
yeah.
And plus, Pete has that employee discount. So
it doesn't work on clearance stuff. So if it's $30, it's clearance.
But also at Ollie's I got 2 of these. I didn't think I was going to see these anymore. But the little snake ramp guys.
Oh.
And
them.
Yeah. So I got those for $4 a piece.
That's not bad.
My 3D printing, I finally got done with this. I still need to tighten up the joints, but I was able to 3D print out an Autobot X.
Nice.
Yeah. Need to get in there with some floor polish, tighten the joints up, but he's fully articulated. Really, really nice. Can't wait to get him.
Has the soul of the damned.
What's that? I can't kill all of them. Who will clean up the mess? Anyway, and then
just eat them.
Yeah, there. See, Pete with the answer. And then on my doorstep today, Rise of the Beast Scourge.
Ooh,
you got the Ninja Killer Pharaoh?
I got the Ninja Killer Pharaoh, possibly Optimus Prime. Yeah, I haven't had much of a chance to play with him because I got home today at 6:30. So I literally had enough time to sit down, eat a bowl of pasta that Ariana had made for me. Delicious, by the way. And get the show notes up, open this up before the show, take him out of his package, goof around with him a little bit. But yeah, this is some awesome, awesome stuff. He looks very skeletal. I can't wait to hear what Peter Dinklage does with this character.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's the voice.
Yeah,
He's the voice.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage, the Dink Man, the Dinkleberg,
Oh.
DinkleScourge.
The Tyrion Lannister him fucking self.
I thought you were gonna say the Dinkleberry, and I'm gonna be like,
The wild.
I mean,
sure, why not?
What?
Yeah.
The wild Dinkle. Oh man,
You've been dinked.
You've been dinked. Moving down here. Let's see here. Wolf1701 says, I got G2 Beachcomber and finished my Legacy Stunticons with Motormaster. That's an awesome last figure. I didn't do it that way.
I really want Motormaster. I am so pissed. He never hit the shelves over here. I was like, he's got to eventually.
Ninja, you need to get yourself some Hasbro Pulse in your life, man. That $50 is worth it. Quite honestly, just to not have to deal with that.
Oh no, I mean I could get him. I mean I could buy him online, but I was just really hoping that like I could go running through the streets, holding like Motormaster above my head, going, I got him.
I was lucky to find mine.
Gigatwin says the Vehicon Scavenger was a fantastic toy. Really liked his head was also the excavator shovel mouth. Yes, that is great. Dwayne Marsh says, it seems like you two are a good match, Scott. I can't believe it's been 3 years already. Not quite 3 years yet, but pretty close. It'll be 3 years Halloween of this year. So
I thought we met before that.
That is
like,
so
We've
awesome.
known each other longer than that.
Well, we have a special connection there. It's called your butt.
Broke your 8th rib.
Turtle Tank says, Pete, nice cannon for G1 Galvatron. And then Pete said, thank you. I was lucky to come across a repro dude on eBay. Turtle Tank 82 also said, Blumpkins may show up and knock on your door. Blung a hole. Terrifying. Mike's World says, got deluxe needle nose myself. Robot mode is fantastic, though a little let down by the Target Masters, considering we just got off War for Cybertron Siege, along with 2014 Scoop. Yeah, the Target Masters are just almost, they feel pretty much like the original Target Masters. It's kind of odd. Mike's World. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, I don't have a problem with that because I do have Scoop next to him, and while his Target Masters have articulation, they look a little weird. They're what do I want to say? The aesthetic is not, I don't know. It just looks like, two dudes with their shoulders touching each other. They don't have a clavicle.
Yeah.
They're Dustin from is it Dustin from Stranger Things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gabriele Cordonazzo, or whatever the fuck his name is, just start saying Italian sounding vowels and use a lot of the goth letters from the end of the alphabet. You don't get it.
Island dressing.
Caleb Madanarazza Parmesan cheese or something like that.
Shia LaBeouf is a cannibal.
Let's see here. Mike's World says Autobot X would be a very cool choice for Red figures if that line survives to next year. That's the shit Red should have been used for.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it should have been for.
Give us the figures that didn't transform into Transformers.
Give us Quintessons. Give us like one-off Marvel characters like Weasel. Yeah, I know.
Circuit Breaker.
Yeah.
Circuit Breaker would be great.
You could have given us like a human 5-pack to make up for the size, or full size like McFarlane. But Red.
If you're gonna do these characters that do transform as non-transforming characters, why aren't you doing the wackier shit and giving them lab coats like they're doctors?
Yeah,
right?
like that for the first few episodes where the Autobots tried to fool the Decepticons.
Yeah.
Right? 50-foot tall scientists standing out in the middle of a field. What's the problem?
Yeah,
now those were the mini bots, so they were only 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
Okay. So people are looking at him like, that is the biggest scientist I have ever seen.
Dude, I've seen Misfits of Science. It could happen. First line of
big scientist for big scientific discoveries.
Right?
My hands keep crushing the beakers.
Holy shit, you guys. Water's wet.
Oh. First, Mike's World says, first line of Scourge from Rise of the Beast. that wizard came from the moon. Turtle Tank 82 said, "Can I get a Scott? Can I get a Behold Blumpkins? Hell, yeah. Behold Blumpkins." Mike's World said, "I feel like Circuit Breaker Red figure would be even more than a headache to Greenlight than Death's Head figure, given the rights history." Yeah. Yeah. Silver bikini slut.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a good name and an excellent figure to wank it to for sperm donations.
Turtle Tank 82 says transmutate in red. That'd be perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah. Get hook, line, and sinker from Marvel.
Tits McGee from Ron Burgundy.
McAdam.
Diagnostic drone from Machines.
Fucking Bob the Insecticon. Bob the Insecticon. But no one listens to old Scott. He's just a doddering elderly fool.
And then, everybody else gets the red treatment, and then you get an HR Figure Arts Buster the dog.
Yeah.
Or Scrounge, but in his wheel form and nothing else.
I'd be okay with that.
Jesus, and to think they didn't even do they didn't even give you background art like Studio Series boxes. They're just like, here's your fucking figure, you fucking nerds. Have an Energon cube.
I have one single red figure, and it's the one of Megatron gridded over, turning into Galvatron.
I have RC.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I got Prime RC, and that was because a few more dollars, and I would have gotten free shipping from Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah.
I picked up Cheetor because I didn't want to pay like $120 for a Masterpiece Cheetor. That was just going to be in robot mode on my shelf anyway.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Giga Twin says, "Give us that Transformers character Thunderfoot, the U.S. Army's agent to fight the Transformers. May or may not be a mutant. I wouldn't be opposed to that." Mike's World said, "Heck, they wouldn't even have to go as far as to make a new mold for the Transmutate figure. They already made one back in the 2000s as the 20th anniversary pack-in." Agreed. But you know what would happen? Hasbro would find a way. Oh, well, we've got the Prime RC. Let's just re-release it in silver. Transmutate.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Super 7 gave us Optimus Prime with a basketball and a surfboard, and it was fucking awesome.
And that's the shit that should have been in red.
Yeah. But you guys can't even manage to give us like fan favorite one-off characters like Autobot X, because it's like, oh no, that's too unique of a mold to make for one thing.
Look,
it would sell.
I will be the guy. That sucks Hasbro's dick and enjoy it. I love damn near every fucking thing they're doing right now. I love the Scourge figure. The fact that we're getting a line that has like, I can go buy a crankcase and a crosscut in the store. The BotCon Sandstorm, the Scorponic mold, is fucking clogging up the shelves at Walmart. Do you know that's shit that would not have happened 15 years ago?
No.
Anything is possible. Like if somebody came out tomorrow and said, "Oh, by the way, Scott, did you hear we're getting a new Monstructor? The way they're going to do it is they're going to release the deluxe figures that combine, but then the animal molds turn into guns. So like the Wildfly turns into the gun for like the Wildfly robot." I would believe it. And I would buy it. Red is a fucking mistake. Red is poorly fucking handled, and it's a fucking mistake. And if it vanishes from the shelves tomorrow, I will not mourn it.
Yeah.
I would take a literal rebranding of the toy Barrel Full of Monkeys and call it Barrel Full of Early Ancestral Humans for Beast Wars background fodder.
Barrel Full of Optimus Miners.
Yeah, there you go.
Pre-humans.
Yeah.
Oh, but did you hear about did you hear about how very, very close to being really good the Super 7 Bonsaitron is?
Once again,
very
should have been a red figure.
Yeah.
He's very close. He's apparently very close to being very quite good. There's just one if it was just for one thing, it would probably be perfect, and that is his partner Razor Sharp doesn't transform. It's got a barrel molded like that's a separate piece, but it doesn't flip out. If it could, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
I am feeling the hate like Holson hates, I don't know, Danish people.
Red should have been reserved for like human characters and maybe like pretenders, like this show, because we got we got a Metal Hawk, and then we got a little shell like this with a little dude in it. But I mean, how cool would it be to have an actual, it's not in scale, but an actual Metal Hawk in his human form armor before he becomes the big robot?
Dude,
how cool would that be?
I would plunk down $50 for a large size Red figure if it was the Dweller in the Depths.
Yeah, anything but transformers that transform,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me the Action Masters. Give me Quintessons. Give me the Dwellers in the Depths. Give me the human characters. Give me like simple little one-off characters that you didn't see the alt mode for. But don't give me like an Optimus Prime. Even like you want to do an Optimus Prime? Give him like the Action Master rifles. Give him the fucking basketball. Yeah. Don't give me an Optimus Prime with 3 different heads and 18 different hands. What the fuck do I want that for? This is the hand I need. I need a fucking 8x8 millimeter cube with a hole in it that has like the vague shape of fingers. That's what the fuck I need for a hand.
You know what? Give me some of the Action Masters that weren't actual transforming toys to begin with, like Double Punch. I would love a Double Punch.
Hell yeah!
And G1 calls. I don't, fold his legs up over and pretend that he's a whatever he turned into.
A scorpion.
Only somebody.
Yeah,
if only somebody were.
Yeah.
If only somebody were secretly developing an action figure line of all the Pretenders. If only, right?
Let's see here. Mike's World says, heck, they wouldn't even have to go as far as to make a new mold for Transmutate. Okay, we read that one. Turtle Tank 82 says, the Fox robot who liked nickel and red. Yes. Mike's World says, good God, repaints in red. Is there anything lower than that? The Dalai Lama. Dwayne Marsh. The Dwayne Marsh said, Centurion from the UK Comics. Yes. Mike's World said, literally any IDWs design from the comics will be perfect for the line. Yes. Transforming was secondary to those characters. Yes. Turtle Tank says, time out in red. I can think of a lot of non-transforming robots that could fit. Gigatwin says, give us Buster the Good Dog. Yes. Mike's World says, Jurassic Park got their own Marvel Legends line filled with human characters you didn't care about, aside from Samuel L. Jackson and Goldblum. And they had more variety than a 30-year-old multimedia line. Could not agree more. I'm just thankful. Here's the thing. I am super thankful Red is like the sideline. It's the side project. We've got a really, really good main line. And I'm super happy about that.
Yeah, Red doesn't sell at my store. Red, it doesn't sell at my store, and it doesn't go on clearance for some reason. It just sits there. It just sits there, and I'm like, why? Why does Walmart keep ordering these figures that nobody's buying? They're just sitting on the shelves. Nobody wants the things that don't transform. It's a transformer.
Yeah, that's what it's for, man. That's what it's for, and the red line should be there for characters that are just there for decorations. Like the Quintesson, that Voyager Quintesson, didn't need that. I don't need a transforming Judge Quintesson.
Or do this. Cut the price in half, and one head, one gun holding hands. That's it.
Yeah.
Although I was glad to get any Judge, to be honest.
Turtle Tank 82 says, did Bonsaitron make red, or was he only Super 7? Only Super 7. Dwayne Marsh said there's also a lot of extras from the U.S. issue where Grimlock went to the planet with the Nucleon. Yeah. Mechanibals! Anyway.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here. My blood pressure is through the fucking roof right now just because of red. Like I can feel my nose is starting to bleed. There's like blood shooting out of the pores of my body. Time to cut this off. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I got that from my black wife. I clap every time I say, don't you dare do that again.
Hey, cultural appropriation.
Yeah, I do that. Big thank you going out to Dwayne Marsh, Turtle Tank 82, Mike's World, Giga Twin, Wolf 1701, I Slip Cocoliso. And if I missed anybody, I'm super sorry. Corey, thank you. Tranquil the Cat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. There is somebody else, I feel like. Kyle Lewis. Kyle, thank you so much for joining us. And all of you guys out there just listening silently, anybody who's going to listen to this, please join us for the live stream. Every Wednesday, around about 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be here. We're going to be having technical issues. That's just the way it is. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
And another fucking thing about Red.
I swear
Why is it so goddamn expensive for static plastic? What does it even fucking do?
I'm colorblind. It should be called gray.
Yeah. God, I need some tits.
Yes.
Get Games Workshop to make it.
Come on. There we go.
We'll double and triple the price.